Hey there, Dangerlings. It's the Dungeon Master and everyone. We're all in the studio. We're hanging out. We're having a lovely time. Just a reminder that tomorrow, the new episode of The Danger Files drops. The first episode of Season 2, where we're going to be playing Delta Green. And it's coming out for free on the main feed. So if you've never heard us play Delta Green, you can tune in and hear us doing a whole bunch of conspiracy nonsense. That's tomorrow on 19th of March. Get that episode. You're going to enjoy it. And I hope you're going to enjoy this one.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Ah, puppet!
Hey guy!
Give up! You've lost!
Come on, you little bastard! It just pulls it all over. Goes, and just stabs Caragor right in the neck.
It's just a little man. That's what we're fighting. It's just a little man.
You could have dropped Caragor. I think a strong breeze.
Kill me!
But what about the plane? You bring the axe down on top of it and splinters into bits.
Caragor takes off his current leather armour and puts it on Peter. Does that work?
I was not prepared for how much work this would be.
The adventure continues now.
Ooh, nice, Dan.
Yeah, well done, Dan. I'm not getting a sound through my headphones.
I don't know what you can do, mate.
No, I'm getting some sound through my headphones.
There you go.
Yeah.
What are you worried about?
Oh, no, it's gone.
Colin, James broke the headphones.
No, it's all right. Yeah, I'm back.
You don't know how much time it took for me to get any sound. Dangerlings.
Oh. When you address the Dangerlings, it came back.
Oh.
When I say the word Dangerlings, it comes back. Dangerlings, my headphone jack on my Mac is crap. I was trying to rhyme that.
Yeah.
Mac and Jack.
Are you bringing it back?
Our wires are cracked, and we don't know what to do with that. So I'm going to rhyme this whole episode now.
You're going to rhyme this whole episode. That's it's a hell of a promise, Colin, and we're going to hold you to it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
I thought we were going to get a cut there. I'm just going to go and write an entire episode's worth of rhyming.
Yeah, imagine. I'm just going to get out my rhyming dictionary.
I'm back in about 3 days, guys. So okay, cool.
Joss Whedon this shit. Oh my gosh. Well,
So I've got a bit of exciting news.
Yes.
So recently I've been talking about Noel Fielding looking very sad on Bake Off. Like it's been this concurrent theme about him looking sad and his chunky jumper and stuff like that.
I've never remembered.
Hasn't he been cancelled? Has he been cancelled? He's been cancelled.
I don't believe
No,
so.
No, he's still doing Bake Off. But I got an advert come up over lunchtime, and he's in a new comedy Dick Turpin thing with one of the guys from Space, the artist who lives downstairs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, Mark Heap.
I've got a lot of time for that man. He is a freaking genius. And it looks really fun. He looked really entertaining and much more like his Muddy Boosh self. So I'm glad he seems to be over his sad cake chunk.
I can remember neither him looking sad in the Bake Off or you ever saying that he looked sad in the Bake Off. But
no, because it was all about his chunky jumper, and he was looking sad in his big chunky jumper. We did. Dangerlings, help me out here. Get on the Discord, confirm with me that we had a big, long conversation about it.
To be fair, this is the first time in the history of this show that we've not been able to remember something that you're bringing up rather than the other way around. It's very special. Well, we're glad for you, Noel Fielding. We're glad for you.
Yeah, I'm glad for Noel Fielding.
Jumpers.
That
you're happy and
a bit sad.
and doing a. I'm glad you're worried about him.
I mean, I'm not worried about him. He's doing very, very well for himself. I'm sure. Like he's doing fine.
I baked an amazing cake quite recently.
Yeah, man. Tell us about the cake.
Great, man.
Did it look like Noel Fielding?
It was a pure vegan chocolate and non-alcoholic chocolate vegan cake.
Wow.
Guinness cake. My mistake.
Really?
Chocolate Guinness cake.
That sounds amazing, Cole.
It was really
I've
good.
eaten a chocolate Guinness cake before at someone's birthday. It was fucking great.
It was so good, yeah.
Could you tell us what an impure vegan Guinness chocolate cake is like?
What do you... How do you mean impure?
Well, because you said it was a pure vegan chocolate cake.
Pure vegan.
Yeah, pure vegan. So what's an impure vegan? Right in, Dangerlings, let us know.
That's got one with like meat and butter.
It's taken me a minute to compute. Like my brain's not onto that.
Speaking of celebrities and cakes and me eating them, I think I told you guys a while back that I ate.
Finish that sentence well, man.
You did, didn't you? Yeah, I remember this.
I'm not going to help you out.
His name's not Joel. What was his name?
You ate Joel?
Jeff Winger's cake. Jeff Winger from Community.
Yeah.
His name is Joel McHale. Is
Joel
that
McHale.
right?
Yeah.
It is Joel McHale. Yeah, so he was on a Bake Off special, celebrity special. I don't know if it's aired yet, but my mate was filming on it. She was part of the crew. And they left all their cake afterwards, and they treated it like a bit of a slap about kind of thing. So she just brought a load of cake home. I can tell you that Joel McHale's cake was shit.
So all I remember from the story is that you were just like, it
You
wasn't very
disappointed.
nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very good cake.
What sort of cake was it?
Like a chocolate cake. It wished it was a chocolate cake.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Joel McHale, if you ever listen to this, big fan of you in Community for most of it, but not a fan of your cakes, and that's just a fair statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just a
Don't
balanced
judge a
thing.
man by his cakes.
I won't, but you know, apparently there's some other shenanigans going on set as well.
Who's there?
Well, he wasn't the only celebrity. He wasn't the only ego, apparently. There wasn't much respect paid to the British Bake Off name, let me tell you that, by all these international celebrities.
How dare they.
Some very, very angry British people watching that show, I'm sure.
No wonder Noel Fielding looks so sad.
Yes. You've probably just done that celebrity episode.
I've never watched Bake Off.
I've never
That's the
watched
most
Bake Off.
I've ever
The
talked
fuck
about
is
it
wrong
ever.
with you?
Yeah, what is
Piece
wrong
of
with
shit.
No, I've never watched it. Fuck off. No, I've never watched it.
I don't
Why?
like it.
You've
It's
never
not
watched it
my vibe.
either. Ross, you've just been playing Baldur's Gate for your whole life. Come on.
No,
now.
I watched that. I watched The Apprentice.
Yeah?
Watched Love Island. I watched them all, mate. Yeah.
You watch Love Island?
How do you have time
What
for
the
all of
fuck,
this?
mate?
Do you ever sleep? I don't think you've actually got a job, have you? There's all this lies about working for Merlin. You haven't got a job. You just watch Love Island and
You name check the company and everything.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't mind.
I didn't say where because Merlin's a big old
Big
place.
company.
Although Love Island is a fucking sinkhole because it's on every night, so it's like,
Oh my God!
yeah.
Is it?
Jesus, man.
Why do you watch it? Why do you watch it?
because it's just fun to watch.
Is it?
Because it's just
Yeah,
fun.
Is it?
yeah.
It's
it
fun.
really?
Is it?
Yeah.
What's fun about it?
I just like it.
How does
just
it-
like you like shit.
I do like shit.
let's make the
and
inverse
could you?
of-
And I'd like you to call it Gong, please. Thank you. It's its proper name.
The inverse of people who like Love Island stereotypically bullying people like us, therefore nerds, is being swapped around quite fast here. So
Yes. Yeah, I was watching Halo. That's what the last thing I was
Nice.
watching.
Yeah, that's supposed to be good. Although everyone said that.
Is that any good?
It's all right. It's had a lot of money thrown at it. It's quite
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's
Some
quite
people
good.
were
I have
angry
never
that
played the
he-
game. Never
me
played
either.
the game.
Took his helmet
but it's
off.
good. Yeah, he took his helmet off like, almost straight away.
Isn't he
was
meant to be
just
Judge Dredd? He doesn't take his helmet off.
yeah,
does he? That's
and
the whole
he took
point
his
of it.
helmet off, and he did not look like I thought he was going to look
He
like.
never is. Of course, he's never going to look like that.
And then he was on the bus today. I was walking. I was like,
He was on the what, Master Chief?
Yeah, Master Chief. He was on the bus. He was on the
there
bus.
some blood there?
I was like, hey, you're going to go fight the Combine or whatever, in in the bus. But no, he was on the side of the bus, but again with his helmet off. So it's a thing now. Like
The actor they've
Master Chief does
chosen
not
for
wear his-
Master Chief, he might be a good actor, I don't know, but he doesn't. I don't know if I've seen him in some bad stuff before, and he strikes me as not being associated with good products.
His voice
Yeah.
is great when he's got the helmet on. I was like, oh, that's cool. He's really cool. And he took his helmet off, and he looks a bit weird. And he's got a sort of like, I don't know, he's got a strange look. It's a sort of, sometimes he looks quite cool, and sometimes he looks like a large sort of man-child. It's very odd.
Yeah.
It's difficult to describe, really. I think it's partly his acting as well. He's sort of like, gives these sort
tell
of
you
looks of like,
What that is interesting because what
good,
they've
though.
obviously done with the Master Chief is they'll have stretched him out to look a bit bigger on screen because Master Chief's meant to be a bit bigger than most of the people he shares screen time with.
Yeah.
I tell you who'll be watching that kind of technology very closely: Henry Cavill, starting his own Warhammer 40,000 live action TV show.
Is he? Oh, nice.
He is going ahead with that. There's
it?
money going into that. So
Anyone a Halo player back in the day? Anyone?
no, because I never had an Xbox. It was an Xbox exclusive.
Bits of it.
Head to two-player, head-to-head, sniper rifles, radars off, so you can't see
Nice.
where each other are. That's how you play that game. So Henry Cavill's doing Warhammer as a show.
yeah, live action TV show.
Because he got his name attached to it because he
fair
loves it, doesn't he? He loves Warhammer, everything Warhammer.
fucking loves
Fucking loves it. Very well documented. He's a proper geek. And then it wasn't going to happen, so I think he's just gone, fuck it.
Well, no, I thought it's the whole being rejected from these two big projects. He was just like, well, I'm going to go do this instead. And all signs do seem to indicate. But I mean, that's one of the things is like, how are you going to, because presumably the main flagship of 140K is Space Marines. So like, in order to have them on screen all the time, like, it's just clever buggering around with angles, isn't it? It's like doing the Gandalf and the Hobbits thing of like constantly having to make 8 characters on screen look bigger than the rest of the people on screen.
Yeah. And also, like, you never see Space Marines walking about because they can't. Because they've got like flared armor and like massive shoulders and stuff. It's like they literally, it's the most impractical armor ever in the world. It looks great, but
they walk in the buildings and landscapes they're all in are all just like ridiculous, hyper, ultra, mega gothic, huge things. So they've all got absolutely colossal corridors. It's all been thought out, and I do wonder this sometimes. You're like, how do you walk through walls? What about a small building? And you just see one just walk through a wall. You're like, okay, that's how you get through them.
Okay,
That's one of the mad ones to me. Of all of the shit from our childhoods that has become big and become mainstream, that still frazzles my noodle. That Warhammer is one of these. It occurred to me, if I at age 18, if I had decided to just throw a bit of money on some stocks and shares and just as a laugh be like, oh, this is something grown-ups do, I'm going to buy some stuff I'm into, I would have put a load of money on WWF, Games Workshop, Wizards of the Coast. I might have even thrown a bit at Nvidia because I like games. I might have done that, being like, well, never going to see that money again. I would be so wealthy right now.
Yeah. Games Workshop
expected that.
They're terrific.
The Workshop has, I think it's the computer games that have done them such a good service. They just allowed people to use their license for so long, and then a couple of games were shit, and then every single other game since has been actually pretty fucking good. And that's, I think, part of the reason why now everyone's saturated in the lore. And obviously, if you're into 40k, if you know the lore, you're kind of trapped. That's it. There's no way out now.
It's the same model it's the same model that's made kind of Hasbro so much money with Wizards of the Coast. You realise, we don't make a product, we make a license that we sell to people. Hasbro made like 90 million from Baldur's Gate 3 from doing nothing other than stick a little and symbol on it and use the names. That's all they did, and you can
also see the evolution of the tech as well as just sort of like, no, we're a board game company, we're not going to put any money into these newfangled computer games. And like Scott says, the first couple are shit. And they're like, hold on a second, these could make quite a lot of money. They're really taken off, and then suddenly, they're like the Total War Warhammer games.
Yeah,
for things that are about money. Well, for things that are really shit but make loads of money, to things that are still pretty shit but make no money whatsoever. The Danger Club podcast.
That wasn't very motivational.
I'm very motivational.
Tell your friends.
Because we need the money. You had a brutal time in the Sanguine Playhouse. How did we enjoy our trip to the theatre, everyone?
Well, apparently it was shit, so...
It was an ageing experience for some of us, I
had a great time up in the flies.
Yeah, again, Bubba didn't get any damage at all, did you?
No, that's all.
No, that's it.
Nope.
I got smashed up.
So we've got 3 tokens now? Is it 9 that we need?
Well, are you sure about the diamonds? I'm not sure.
You're pretty sure that...
Sure.
That is okay.
Yeah. You reckon the diamond is it's called the White Lily.
We've got a new pet as well. Caragor's got a new pet.
Lunch.
You eat bird, don't you?
Well, I've been doing a bit of secret character shit.
Secret character shit. Have you been having some? You've been having some zinger. Secret KFC zinger burgers. Have you?
You're asking me about birds, and I haven't got to this point where I've been able to talk about it yet.
Okay, cool.
So I'll leave it for another day.
All right.
Why do you want me to eat your pet?
No, I was just
Bubba, eat this.
If it's going to be a thing in the future, if I'm going to be like, oh, please stop eating my cockatrice.
3 hero points down, and you're like force feeding me this peacock.
It's not the answer you want when you say, are you going to eat my pet? And the person's like, well, I've been thinking about some stuff, but we'll talk about it later. It's like, you want a definite answer to that question. Yeah. But you killed Balimo and Balimar, who appeared to, as it turned out, be one creature. It was in fact... anyone got any theories on what they were?
It was the puppet controlling the guy all along.
Basically, yes. Balimar, the puppet, was a summoner, and Balimo was its eidolon. So it was a summoned creature. So the human was nothing. The human didn't have anything other than the ability to protect him and some really high AC. But you cracked through it pretty easily. You've got away with some... You've got some lovely new toys. You've got some some flowery scimitars.
Oh, shit, I should really look them up.
Yeah.
And you've got some...
got a lovely wand.
A lovely wand. Very nice wand. Yes. Wand of Fireball. You can never go wrong with a wand of Fireball.
Nope.
It's great.
Nope. Especially, and also, so there is a level 4, which my Fireball is currently still at level 3, so I can actually get a level 3 slot back, and it's still even better.
Yeah. The rest of your party can go very wrong with a wand of Fireball, but the person holding it rarely goes wrong.
I'm not giving that to anybody, because they'll just be like, yeah.
Once a day, right?
Once a day. I can use it more, but yeah.
You can overcharge it, but if you overcharge it too much, it can explode. So it can go wrong. Depending on how greedy you get.
Just Felder's tent just goes up one night.
I've not got that tent anymore. I think I have. Let me see if I've got that.
If someone is secretly casting fireballs in their own tent, you've got some questions to ask in general.
It's just a Boomtown Festival, isn't it?
I don't want to kink shame anybody, but
sure.
you want to be careful on that. So we picked it up. Kind of, you decided very, very magnanimously. You decided to let Mr. Softshoes live and to give him the theatre. So now he's got a theatre full of dead bodies that he's got to try and relaunch. Which, honestly, would not be the worst theatre I've ever worked in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you've made your way back out into the town of Fable, all feeling pretty beaten up. So you're trying to, I guess, figure out what the plan is now. You got 3 tokens. You got a few more to get.
I think we should rest.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Is there a nearby tavern?
There is.
Yeah, the butter.
Yeah, we're going to stay at the butter place. I think they've got butter beds.
Why don't we go to somewhere different? You know?
Just for a laugh.
Yeah.
I think it's the only inn in the village, isn't it?
Is there any other? Is there another?
No,
town?
it's a very small town. There's only
we
one
just
inn.
knock on someone's house.
You just want to meet some people.
Yeah.
All right, let's knock on this random house over here. Bubba knocks on a door.
Oh, for God's sake! You knock on the door. The door.
Boom, boom, boom.
No one has to be home, Dan. You do realise? I know that this is the DM baiting 101, but literally, it could be an empty house.
This also could be a.
I know they don't have to be, but have you met me? You open the door. There is a beast folk. They are a sheep. It's sheep wearing an overcoat.
Hello.
Which is weird because it's still got wool.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name comes from Chris in Alabama. My name is the man with no name.
Do you live here on your own?
No.
Is it your wife with no name? And then child 1 with no name, child 2? Or?
No, my wife is called Sandra with no name.
Do you have kids?
The man is my first name.
I see. Yeah. That's what Mama named you.
With no name is a family name. And then there are my children's Minty and
Sean.
Minty and Chop.
Oh, nice to meet you, Minty and Chop. Could we possibly? Have you got any spare rooms?
We are weary travellers and we are willing to pay.
Top drawer gold.
Just for
I'm
a
not
room.
sure. No, listen to him, says Sandra. you know how hard it is paying the rent these days. We could do with the extra coin.
Yeah.
I have been trying to get my pop-up business off the ground.
What's your pop-up business?
What is it?
I ran a pop-up restaurant.
Oh, right.
What's
What'd you
it
serve?
called?
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, yeah. What do you serve and what's it called?
It is called the restaurant with no name. It's been the search engine optimization has been terrible on it. I'll be honest.
Right, yeah.
It's really hard to market it.
And what do you serve?
We are predominant. We serve we're a barbecue restaurant.
Sheep run barbecue restaurant.
Yes.
Splendid.
Are you saying that I can't do that, sir?
No, of course not. No, anyone's allowed to eat meat. And Velda looks pointedly at Bubba.
What?
Yeah.
Something smells delicious.
We will give
Peter.
you
It's Peter Pecker.
37 gold pieces
What?
for your room. One room.
Make it 38.
Yeah, 38.
So the most expensive lodgings we've ever stayed in.
Very well.
You want to give this sheep family? I mean, that's.
I like them.
But listen,
All right,
you
sure.
got to chuck in some of your barbecue.
Very well. I'll serve you a full dinner, and then you can stay in the children's room.
Our quiet friend Shania here, they are a vegan.
He's like, I have a vegan option.
Good.
It's bread.
She'll love it.
Okay.
Just not if you
I don't
like
want to speak
Shania.
for her, but you know.
She's a selective vegan. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
She's not a pure vegan. You head to the. He invites you all inside, and you're able to settle down. You settle down, kind of.
Is it Sandra or Sally?
Is it Sandra? Sandra with no name.
Sandra, you are very beautiful.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no.
There's complication in there.
Oh God.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, your wool is particularly beautiful this time of year.
Bubba messages Folton. Do you want me to like wingman and get the husband out of the room?
Oh my God.
No, it's alright. I'm just, buttering it up.
Let me show you.
Should we go to the butter place to do that?
Go lube up at the butter place.
I don't know what he means.
I'm
Bubba,
ready.
Bubba doesn't know. Like, he's like, what? What do you mean for butter?
I use the unsalted butter.
Let me show you to your rooms. As she gets to the door, she turns back around and goes, you see the man? Somebody thinks I'm beautiful. The sheep, the man with no name, muttons to himself.
Very nice.
She shows you up to the room. There are two small
Shall I
children's
go for ring
beds
pets?
in there. Yes, with what you're paying, of course.
Great. Have you got anything that a cockatrice would eat?
What do cockatrices eat?
Oh, God, I was hoping you were going to tell me. All right, I can have a quick think about what cockatrices might eat on a 16.
16. You're pretty sure they'll eat meat.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're fine. We're all good here. Yeah, we're all good. Thanks.
You settle down in the children's room. There are two children's beds, and then there's lots of space on the floor. There's kind of pictures of the sort of things that lamb children would have on the...
Coleman's mint sauce.
Obviously.
Bit of rosemary.
Sheep jumping over fences.
Yeah. There's people jumping over fences.
There's loads of pictures of sheepdogs looking like a bit sultry.
Nice.
One of them, they're teenagers.
Sheep playing poker.
You all immediately feel very weary. Shania tends to your wounds and does a load of medicine checks on it. So we'll say once you've had a night's sleep, you're able to...
This is very unlike you, Shania, but thank you. Much appreciated.
Oh, we didn't get sworn at once.
so much more helpful.
She's just quietly helping us and healing us like a proper party healer. Gosh,
Enjoying our bread.
Yes. Oh, you did enjoy that bread, didn't you?
So we'll give yourself all your hit points back. You can take the wounded condition off.
Can I spend some this evening bonding with Peter?
You spend some time bonding with
And,
Peter.
like, training and stuff.
Okay.
Get to know him.
You look particularly beautiful tonight, Peter.
Bonding, not bondage.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight, Peter.
Can I cast mend on Peter's beak to see if I can mend Peter's
You do. It doesn't do anything because it's not an inanimate object. It's his face.
Well, I tried.
You did try, Bubba. No, don't worry. I've got something for it, and I've just tied a small bit of rope around Peter's head with just a knife, so that he's got like something to peck with.
You now have a peacock with a knife strapped to its head.
That is a bizarre solution. Because of all the things you'd think he'd want to do, like stabbing people.
Well, he's stabbing us.
Yeah, he was stabbing us. Yes.
There you go. No, he likes doing that.
Was that the +1 dagger?
No, mate. I drip daggers these days. Don't you worry.
Peter, come over here. And then I'm going to roll nature check to try and win Peter.
With some pocket meat.
Are we in like a first floor?
Right, it's only 5.
Yeah.
First floor.
It's only
sure.
5.
Is there a window?
Yes.
Cool. I kick Folton out of it.
Folton, you take 1. Folton, you take 1 point of damage from. Hang on.
Come back up.
You take 1 point of damage from the fall, and you take 1 point of damage from being pecked with a dagger beak from your critical fail at trying to bond with Peter.
Let that be just lesson 1. Anybody else want to try and pick?
No, I'm all good.
No. Can I
didn't want to before you strapped a knife to his face. You know?
Can I just give him a stroke on the head?
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead.
So Bubba.
Anybody else want to be friends with my pet?
Bubba just wants to stroke Peter on the head. He's trying to make amends with birds at the moment.
Okay.
There you go.
Sandra.
Character shit.
Beautiful Sandra.
Don't need fucking episodes like Ross does.
I like the image that Folton fell out of the window. There's a thud, and then he just walks back in the front door. It's like Sandra.
yeah, right.
Do you know where we could get some custom-made armor for a cockatrice?
Cockatrice armor. I don't think there's a blacksmith here. Perhaps you might be to ask the TikTok man up on his mountain.
How far away is the TikTok man?
You could probably get there in a day or so.
I can head back upstairs. The TikTok man will be able to give your cockatrice some armor, by the way. Maybe.
That's one of the. Is that one of the conspirators that we need to see anyway?
I believe yes. It might be the robot face with the jewels.
That would sound like it would make sense.
Yes,
Certainly,
that's
my
what I
character doesn't have any reason to make social media jokes inside this world, so that's the only way it would make sense.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Peter doesn't forgive you.
Peter, how you doing? You all right, mate? What I'm going to do is, I know your beak's a bit fucked up at the moment. You can't really eat with the knife that's strapped to your head. I'm going to chew this meat. I'm just going to spit it into your mouth.
Yeah, because wouldn't it be more frustrating because he's going to spear the food on the knife and then he won't be able to get it into his mouth. It'll just be dangling. Are you trying to make him enraged?
The knife's not for food.
Oh.
Dinner is served.
Why don't you stick to your foxing, man?
I will. All right. So you're trying to get in with birds and isolate
Yeah, you
mammals
having a go
now?
at birds now? What's that all about?
No, I was saying it was unfair to the bird because anyway, it doesn't matter. Food's up.
The one consistent thing about us is we've never really been that consistent about things.
Consistency is for losers.
So you head downstairs, and it's basically in his kitchen, and he brings out a big platter of steaming meat, and brings out some.
Oh, Sandra, he must do this all the time for you.
Yes, I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest.
You would like another meal, wouldn't you? I realise how that sounded when it came out of my mouth.
It's strange because I could have sworn that sort of sheep are herbivores, but all right, let's tuck into this delicious platter of barbecued meat, which has a distinct lack of vegetables on it.
My cockatrice eats meat as well. I think everything here eats meat.
Everything just eats meat. It's very strange. All right.
Folton, I've never seen you flirt before.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, you have. I almost got married.
That wasn't flirting.
Yeah, when he stabbed her father to death on the front doorstep, that was all flirting, mate. That was a whole
It was
ploy.
all part of the dance.
Oh, yes. A merry dance of love, dwarven style.
Oh,
All right, so we're going to see the TikTok man after this. When we're
Yeah,
going
we're
to
going to eat my fucking food first.
I'm
Then have a sleep.
I'm trying to have a conversation while we eat.
Do you have any pointers when we go to see the TikTok? Are they angry? Are they
Dancing.
More to the point, have you got any barbecue sauce?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Barbecue, mint, whatever you could like.
I mean, for 38 gold pieces, I'm expecting quite an array of sauces.
I want all the sauces. Come on, lay them out.
He brings out a range of sauces to have with your meat.
It's cost of living, Dan. We've got to make sure we get our money's worth.
Lots of flatbreads to wrap your meat in.
All right, Schneider, you'll be all right. So yes, this TikTok man.
Yes, he's one who keeps the realm running. He lives in the volcano.
Oh, by the way, the theatre.
Yes,
It's recently come up for new ownership. Maybe you can get in there with a new restaurant.
Restaurant, yeah.
You could.
Famously,
Yes.
when they're in the middle of a play, what they want is for a restaurant to open up spontaneously in the middle of it.
No,
Well,
it's served.
well,
it's like meal and a show.
We do know that
Yeah.
recently they did get rather through their stock of ice cream and choc ices and things like that. Don't know how. So
that was because
maybe,
I threw them all at the
maybe we did throw them. Yes, I was going to leave that bit out. But yeah, maybe they want barbecue meat halfway through a show.
So instead of ice cream, chops.
chops. I mean, I would.
The interval. At the interval, just get a bunch of meatballs. Yeah. That worked really well in a theatre.
Sandra's like, oh, that's so interesting. What is your name, sir?
My name is Dasher. Dasher McFlabbington.
Dasher McFlabbington. What a very strong name.
Yes.
Yes.
Pleased to meet you. He kisses her hoof.
You kiss her hoof. She's like, oh.
Wait, they've got hooves.
Yes.
How the fuck did he cook
they-
barbecue meat with hooves?
Have they done anything?
With great effort.
Wow. Like, do you know what? It was worth the 32 gold because there's
38.
38. They've gone through a lot of this.
I might give him a tip.
Well, this is delicious meat. What is the meat?
Lamb.
Oh, God.
Is it actually real lamb?
Are there children
Is it-
at,
is it slowly melting?
The children are sat at the dinner table. They're
Right.
tucking in as well.
And just can we ask, because we are not from here, what is lamb to you?
Lamb? Why, lamb is baby sheep.
And what might I ask are you?
I'm a person. Why do you ask?
Oh, great. There's a
It's quite similar to as a bird
To-
and a tengu.
But why would that be similar? Because they're not the same.
No, they are. It's all right.
What?
Whoa!
Look,
Beaky McBeakerson.
I've been hanging on to something for a long time.
And you thought you'd bring it up at the dinner
Well, I mean,
table with some
you
sheep.
could have gone
Actually,
any
it's
time
kind
you
of a
wanted.
perfect way in because
People
of
have
the
been,
lamb.
it's the perfect time to bring up.
All right.
People have been talking and saying I look like a bird, and look, I know I used to get quite mad at that, but actually I need to let things go because, you know, I've lost my sister, I've lost my best friend. No, well, you're my best friends now, but I lost my best friend a while ago. I lost everything. I'm hanging on to this anger about looking like a bird, and we evolved from birds. So, like, you know what I mean? I look like a bird. Call me a bird. See what happens. Just call me a bird.
Bubba.
Can I?
Still very good fellas.
Can we call you Bubba instead?
You can call me Bubba, yeah. But
Yes, I don't think I've ever felt the compulsion to call you anything else.
see, I appreciate you, Velda, for that.
right.
Thank
Well,
you very
yeah.
much.
Man,
Yes.
man with no
always be
name.
Bubba to
Call him a
me.
bird.
You are a bird.
What did you say?
Son's like, are you going to take it outside?
Say it again.
Oh, hi.
Now, come on, I want to know. If I look like a bird, what the fuck is so bird-like about me?
Always changing your mind.
I nearly had him. Goes over and gives no
Honestly,
a hug. Sorry, I had to do that just for them, like to this lot. But honestly,
you really should try this lamb cheek. It's
I'm
very
letting
good.
it go. I'm letting it
Son's
go.
just like, oh, I didn't really want you to kill my husband.
Yeah, have another 10 gold.
Oh, wonderful. This will be excellent. We will buy extra toys for the children. They're very sad since Grandmama died.
How old ago did she die?
She died last week.
And how old
Would
is
you
this
care
lamb?
for some more of this mutton stew?
How old is the meat on this mutton stew?
Oh, some of it is very fresh.
I think we stumbled upon some cannibals.
I think this was, yes, a larger family. I think they might be killing and eating each other.
Do we need to have-
We've killed and eaten people.
Oh yeah.
Have we?
Yeah, they were leaf plant people.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
No, we didn't kill them,
yeah.
though. We just ate
think we
bits
might
of
have
them
killed
as
a
they
couple of
wandered
them
up.
at some
No.
point.
I
There
think
was
they
a
were just-
baby, wasn't
some of
there?
them
And
were
he was
alive.
like, "Eat me, eat me."
Yeah, whilst they was alive, we ate them. So
But that's what they did, didn't they? That's
seal's
what they
been
were-
broken, lads. I think we just got to chow down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even eating. For,
Bubba's already smashing it. Yeah.
yes.
We
very good.
don't condone eating children around here.
Yes, of course. That would be.
Unless, how much gold have you got on?
We've got quite a lot, to be honest.
It kind of looks over at Sandra. It's like, we have to.
I chew out some lamb and I spit it into Peter's mouth.
Why don't you just give him a healing potion?
That won't work.
Try it.
Fuck, will that work?
I don't know. Try it.
Yeah, well,
Literally,
probably
he took
better
loads
than
of
just-
damage. He hasn't slept yet.
Yeah, it's going to work better than flobbing your food into his mouth. I mean, look his poor beak.
I spent my last 50 gold or something on a minor healing potion.
Should I try soothe?
No.
All right.
No.
I fucking won't.
No, thank you, Bubba. I like
right.
it when you soothe me, but I think this has got to come from me.
Do you want me to soothe you now?
And I pour the only fucking healing potion that I've had in about 2 years worth of gameplay. That cost me my last bit of gold I have in the
So
world.
he's cost you all your hero points, and now your only healing potion as
And
well.
that's what you do when you love something unconditionally that you've only known for 5 minutes, Velda.
Are you missing Shania?
What? No, I just saw an opportunity for someone else to have a pet storyline in an episode because Drum's not here. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Incredible.
I mean, I'm more invested in Peter than Caragor at this point. I
thought you were going to say Philly.
Philippe. Philippe.
Pour that last little vial. It's a minor one. It's like the bottomest rung of all the healings.
Cool. You pour it down, and a couple of moments later, the beak straightens out.
Oh, wow. It worked.
Yeah. Where does the knife?
Thanks, Fulton. It's a good idea.
Where does the knife go?
So now he's armed with a knife and a razor sharp beak.
Oh, I'm keeping the knife strapped to his
Sweet.
head.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Peter, do you like the knife strapped to your head?
Why don't
That's
you
conclusive.
speak with animal?
I can't speak with
What if
animal.
it tries to groom itself?
Shania could.
What?
Shania
If it tries
can
to
speak.
groom itself, it might cut itself
That's
up.
a really good idea. I appreciate that, Bubba. I'll tell you what I'm going to do before we go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the knife off his head, and then when we wake up, put the knife back on his head.
Yeah,
But they
he's
do
gonna-
it throughout the day.
But he's going to groom like during
How
the
do
day.
you know? Have you ever met a cockatrice before?
No, I do it myself. You've never seen me.
Do you groom yourself throughout the day or just at night? Exactly. See.
Excuse me,
Oh, you just
Sandra.
watch.
Do you have any
cut
speak
its
with
own
animal?
fucking wing off?
Have
There
you,
are so many complicated relationships happening around this dinner table right now.
do you have any speak with animal potions?
No, why would we want to speak with animals?
Oh, I think I might be able to speak with an animal.
Animals are filthy.
Okay, all right.
No, I can't,
Okay.
Okay, well, some of them are, some of them aren't. It's just the nature of being natureful. But I'm going to do. Thank you, Folton. I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. See, with pets, you don't always have to have a direct communication with them. Sometimes it's just a relationship that's symbiotic, and it's just done through hormones and gestures.
And also, sometimes you just wouldn't want to know what your pet's thinking about
Also
you.
that.
You know what I mean?
Also that.
No, there's
What's he thinking about?
You look over at Jin. Jin's looking at all of you,
yeah,
just staring at you.
I know.
All right.
I know, Jin.
Well, should we go to bed?
Probably, yeah.
Well,
Some sleep.
all right. I'm going to finish this meal, but yes, all right.
You have been taking bloody ages with that meal,
I've
haven't
been
you?
eating loads of smashing it back. I was actually far hungrier than I thought.
What's for breakfast?
More meat.
Yes. It's very refreshing to eat meat in this place because before this has been fruit.
Yeah,
A lot of fruit.
We will have fresh meat for you in the morning.
If only there was some kind of way of the two camps hanging out together. Then you could eat meat and fruit and get some kind of a balanced meal. Rather than this bizarre, one end of the extreme spectrum of food that we get, kind of on a regular basis, actually, Dan Thompson. It's always just an extreme of bizarre food.
Right.
Maybe we'll have some apricots or something to go with it.
Yeah.
That might be good.
I'm going to sleep down here in the front room alone. And he winks at Sandra.
Does anyone see that?
Why?
Let's make a perception check for the man with no name. The man with no name sees you wink and says nothing.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die in the night.
Well, I'm going upstairs to bed.
We're gonna
Night,
find
night.
Fulton with his throat slit. Like,
Get like a roast suckling dwarf served for breakfast the next morning.
With my an apple in my mouth.
Yeah. Well, at least then Caragor's wish of the food's been combined would be so,
Yeah, that's true.
fruit and meat.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Have you still got some pocket meat on you?
I've still got some pears.
yeah, we got in
Oh,
pears.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
we
we've
got
got
a
lots
fear
of
pears,
pears.
which we never
Scary
used
pears.
actually.
No,
Scary
we have
pears.
to, I suspect counteract the fear effect.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
So
Yeah.
you bed down in the children's room. Are either of you taking the beds? Or any of you taking the beds?
I'll take a bed.
Yeah, you take bed.
Yeah, I
I'll
got stabbed
take a
quite a
bed
lot,
then.
so it's all right.
I'll sleep.
I
on the
did
floor.
get knackered today. I'm still pretty. Even though I'm healed, I'm a bit like. Ugh.
Oh, excuse me, Mister Sir Forget Me Not. No name.
Yes.
Is that your name? Have you got any? You got like a tiny bit of hair.
Hey.
I hope that was a good response.
Yeah. Yes. Why would you want hay though?
I just
Would
wanted
you
to-
rather have some pastrami?
Well, not to. Well, it's just for Peter to sleep on.
Oh, all right. So long as it's not for eating.
No. Do you have a very dedicated butcher's nearby?
No, we do all of our own butchery.
You've got an abattoir here.
Yes.
Oh wow. Caragor looks at Folton. Wow. You got their own butchery here.
We do it on site.
On site, Folton.
Ooh, can I see it?
Okay.
Yes, it's bedtime.
Yeah, I'm going. Thank you for the hair. Just a little
night,
handful.
night,
Good
everyone.
night.
I put a little bit of straw next to the bed, next to me on the bed for Peter to sleep on.
You put some straw out and you all go to sleep. These beds are like your feet are hanging right off the end of them. These are like tiny beds, but you
Shit. All right, but if it's that small, I'll put it on the floor then.
cool. And you bed down for the night, and you get some rest. You can restore some spells. Fulton, you
Yeah.
sleep downstairs in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. You sleep downstairs in the kitchen. Give me a perception check, Fulton.
26.
26. The door creaks. You hear the door creak open in the night. You open one eye and you see there is a figure. There's a figure stood in the doorway. They're backlit, so it's hard to tell who it is.
Oh, I thought you would never come. I thought you'd never come. Why don't you come on over?
There's a trotting of hooves on the kitchen floor, and a moment later, where are you late? Are you just like on the table?
On the worktop.
On the work, you're asleep.
Yeah,
Just lying on the worktop, ready on the chopping board, ready. Lovely.
Are you marinated? Are you like covered in sticky
I'm
bumps?
saying in a saucepan, just
Yeah.
like a little jacuzzi.
How big do you think these sheep are? Jesus. Mrs. with no name appears next to you. She's wearing lingerie.
Okay. And then we flash forward to.
And now are we lines and
Now
veils?
we're
Is this where we
flash
are?
Oh, what's up, Ross? You feeling a bit sheepish now? All of a sudden?
We can carry on if you want.
I want to share all about it, mate. Hey.
Oh, funny.
my god! What did you tell her your name was? I can't keep up.
Slappy Mc something or
You
other.
can't remember.
Dasher.
Dasher.
That was
it.
it. Dasher.
Fontainingsbrington or something.
Slimbersworth.
Oh, Dasher. I was hoping that I would find you here.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here to fulfill your every desire.
Oh no. Dasher, I've been waiting for somebody like you to come by. Are we really going to do it? You're going to kill my husband and then we'll run away together.
Whoa. I did that before and I vowed never to do it again. Why don't you just... You don't have to kill him. You can just come with us.
You don't know what he's like, Dasher.
Why? What's he like?
He's pathetic. He's a worm of a man.
Well, sometimes...
Take this knife. Take it upstairs. They'll never know. We'll serve him up with breakfast. There will be no evidence left.
Oh, Dan.
Hey, if you want to walk the walk,
That's true.
I have to role play the walk.
He takes the knife.
The door opens again. Mr. with no name steps inside. He's wearing pajamas with a little night hat on the top.
So,
He's
it looks like...
he has a sheep on a collar that he's leading along behind him. He says, "What is going on down here?"
I was getting hungry and your wife was going to make me a midnight snack.
Oh, was she? Sandra leads.
That's it. I'm more invested in this than the main storyline. That's it.
Yeah.
Do it now.
No,
Well-
violence is not the answer.
Fucking hell. Can we get that written down?
We've got it recorded, mate.
But this is... Hello there, Mr. No Name.
Oh, you really have been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, haven't you? I was just preparing breakfast for tomorrow.
Who's that?
He gestures down. He's like, "Nobody. It's just an animal. A dumb animal."
Does it look like one of his children?
It doesn't appear to be one of the children.
I was going to say, this is going to be a bit dark. I was going to pause that then.
Well, I'll help if I need to. Why won't we all just make breakfast together?
Very well. Let's all make breakfast together.
I start to charm him.
We'll all break fast together. It's been very Billy Joel in my head past half hour. I don't really know why.
Go ahead, give me a diplomacy check to try and befriend the sheep, man.
18.
At 18, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're quite the charmer, Dasher. Come, let's. You can help me to prepare the meat for tomorrow.
All right.
Come this way, Nigel. He leads the. He opens a door to where there is a room with just easily wiped down walls on all sides with a big block in it. The sheep's like, "Please no," and he leads him into the room. Oh God! And we'll wake up the next day. Oh my God.
Morning, everyone.
Oh, God, Folton, what are you doing in here?
I was just... I couldn't sleep.
Why are you naked?
No reason.
Does that mean you don't get any of your hit points back if you didn't sleep at all?
Yes.
No, I did.
Oh, I see.
I
Oh,
did.
you did
yes,
say,
you slept just enough to get your hit points back. didn't you? Full night's rest, buddy. No, were you counting sheep?
No, the Sandra came on to me.
Which one's Sandra again?
The lady sheep.
There's
the
two.
The mum.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, cracking. I love mums.
But she wanted me to kill her husband.
Oh.
But guys, I didn't kill him. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Well done.
Didn't.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you maim him?
She put the knife in my hand, and I thought back to when I stabbed, that guy in the stomach with my clan knife, and then the thumb thing
that
as well.
guy, you mean the father of your intended bride?
Bottlebrook. Mr. Bottlebrook. Bottlebrush.
Was it? Who was it?
Bottlebrook.
Brooke.
Yeah.
Brookie Bots.
Anyway, like you said, that guy
then I was like, no, violence is not the answer. And then we killed one of his sheep. Just one of the little grunts.
That sounds quite violent.
And then we all had sex. So everything worked out fine.
One of the sheep at the table goes, Minty puts his hand up and it's like, Mother!
Oh shit, I didn't know they were there. So yeah.
They're eating a bowl of, lamb Cheerios. It's meat in milk.
You watch cooking shows, don't you? Yeah. You have the capability to describe recipes to us, but you choose not to.
I know. I just like messing with you.
Okay, great news, Folton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the sheep were eating was in relation to these.
Let's pack it up and then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done well.
Just go.
I don't know if staying around here is going to be any good for anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is Sandra and No Name there, or are they upstairs?
Sandra and the man with no name are. They come in. They come in with some more. Lamb. Why am I hesitating about that? There's going to be any answer to that. That's what they're bringing in. Bringing in more lamb.
Good morning.
They look. Folton, give me an athletics check.
Shouldn't he have given a performance check?
27.
They look tired. And their wool is wool in his hair.
Wait, weren't you a virgin? Did you lose your virginity to two sheep?
Maybe.
Two sheep people.
Because what's the name? Foltina was going to be like your first ever, right? Yeah. So if you've canonically had sex with two imaginary sheep that don't really exist,
yeah.
That was your
my first.
It's tame.
It's tame.
I mean, to be fair, it's a good tale. I mean, in the blood of a slaughtered lamb that you just killed.
If I hadn't seen it, I wouldn't believe it.
Oh. You said it.
Well, listen, you two. Huh? I think it's time we better shoot off and go and meet the TikTok man. But I hope I've invigorated your relationship.
Oh, God.
Because you certainly invigorated me.
Oh, my God.
Bubba, have you got any tobacco?
Nah.
What?
Well, I've never had tobacco ever.
Will you not smoke?
I stopped smoking when I was like 6.
All right. Felder,
I smoked from the age of 4 to 6, and then I was like, nah, man, this ain't good for you. So I stopped.
No, fair enough. Felder, have you got any tobacco?
Yeah, don't have any tobacco. No, I don't know why.
You've got your wizards and you got like pouches.
Well, that's incredibly sort of
Is that pejorative?
Wizardist thing, yes.
No, I keep it for components and shit like that, don't you? Pinch of tobacco, little flint strike, and then a ribbon.
That sounds more like no.
Yeah, components, spell components. Never mind, you haven't got any tobacco.
I haven't got tobacco.
I was just gonna, because Fulton's, it's his first time. You have a little smoke after your first time,
I've got some tobacco if you would like
Is it
some.
made of lamb?
Let's try it. I'll have a smoke of lamb tobacco.
Surely. Oh no.
What, every once in a while? It's all right.
Sandra, fetch my meat pipe.
We're going to pass around the meat pipe.
Mr. No Name's meat pipe.
They've been eating meat all their lives. They're only 2 days away from death anyway. So.
I've been here the entire episode.
I know, yeah. Yeah.
You could have just gone to the butter place.
Could have done.
You know, we would have done something similar there, to be honest.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. There's no.
We would do a silly episode after 2 episodes of fighting.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. So where will you go next?
We're going to go and see the TikTok man. We're going to do it quite quickly as well. We're going to go there quite
I
fast.
think we should take our time.
I don't know. If we can get it under 10 minutes, we might actually get a decent episode ending.
Yeah, you never know.
It's possible.
All right, we all smoke the meat pipe. And then go to the TikTok man.
Oh gosh. Goodbye. Goodbye, Dasha.
Goodbye. He winks.
You wink at them. Give me a will save.
I die.
Got 10 on the die, Ross.
You can't leave.
Oh, that's okay. If you 29.
A 29. In attempting to say goodbye to all of them, you count the number of sheep who are there, and you feel groggy for a moment. The others have to pull you away, but you do not fall asleep. That's how they get you. So you've made the decision to leave Fable. You head out down the street. You go past the sort of grand-looking factory building with the big chimneys at the top. Past the fence there, back down the hill into the briar, and off, and start making your way through the woods towards where,
Hold on a
the
moment.
volcano is.
Wait a second. Is there anyone else in Fable that we need to go and see? Well, there are a couple of them in Fable.
We're halfway to the TikTok man.
Well, we're not
now.
really halfway. We literally just left the town, but I've just suddenly remembered. I think there was... Didn't they say there were a couple of them in
I mean, it doesn't
in
matter
Fable?
how far we're away. We can just do it in seconds because this is a podcast.
That's breaking the fourth wall there, but here we are.
Well, you were breaking my yes anding, so
Build a roll
break that.
sanity.
Yeah.
What? Where did we? Wasn't there stuff we had to do in a town?
That is the town.
Fable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we see if there's a merchant or something? Do you want to sell some shit?
Oh,
we've got quite a lot to sell, but I mean,
we're not going to do anything else in this episode, so why don't we just go to
And
the...
also, the only reason the
Yeah.
TikTok man was proposed because he might make armour for your cockatrice, which seems a bit weird.
No, I knew that at the time, but I also
Yeah.
know
I think
TikTok man.
We have to go
No,
see the TikTok man
yeah,
anyway.
it has
Yeah.
come up a couple of times. Yeah, I think the
All right.
man in the sky keeps saying his name.
All right, let's go.
The man in the sky says a lot of things, Colin. I'm not trying to lead you half as much as you think. We just spent an entire episode in a fucking lamb restaurant where Ross had a threesome with 2 sheep, all right? Don't pretend I have any control over what happens around this table.
We have to go see the TikTok man.
Okay, so you
Land people are only there because someone wanted them to be. So
you make your...
so we didn't write them in. We go find a merchant in Fable.
You head to... Oh, wait. You're going to do a merchant.
We're
Okay.
gonna, yeah,
Apparently,
we'll
we're
round
gonna-
off.
we're not going to see them.
Because how much gold have you got left?
500 and...
We could do-
499. Yeah, 499.
What? How have you got that much gold?
Because we shared loads ages ago.
When did we have got 0? I've got 0 everything.
I've got like 700, man.
I've got like 900, yeah.
What the fuck?
Because you spent a fortune on all those...
Arrows?
Arrows, yeah.
My Viper arrow? That was shit!
You got the
your
cool
problem,
Conan
man.
moment. You stretched out the snake and...
I didn't spend
worth
500
it.
gold fucking pieces on it.
Yeah.
To be fair, we could sell stuff offline and we could go to the TikTok man.
I tell you
now.
what. There's a bunch of shops in there. You can sell a lot of stuff. You can get some things. Let's say you go to a shop, you sell some things, you buy
There you
some
go.
things, and we'll pick up and we'll do that off air to
Beautiful.
save everyone another. Because let's be honest, there'll be a weird animal creature, and Ross has got that look where he might be on a roll right now. So who knows what will happen to them? So you make your way back down into the briar, and you start following the road through the woods. So you're getting pretty good at finding your way through through these woods for the moment, and before long, you can see a great volcano rising up to the north. You see it seems to be belching smoke up into the sky, and the sky is darker here, even though it is daytime. The big clockwork sun on its arm is up in the sky. It is dark here, and there's smoke coming up, and you can see it rolling off the sky as if it's kind of as if it's pressing against the top of the because you're fairly sure that this has a roof to it, this world. It's sort of catching against that. As you are approaching it, however, you hear the sound of hooves on the road behind you, and listening out, you realise that there is a horse and a rider approaching from the south, kind of following after you from Fable. Not like barreling towards you, but you can hear the sound of a rider approaching. How would you like to react immediately to it? They haven't come round the corner just yet. They kind of stole off.
Well, we don't know it's necessarily going to be something bad, so I guess just carry on walking.
Yeah.
Got a stealth.
Okay, Velda tries to stealth.
And keep out of the group. Oh, blimey. That will be
two things.
Oh, come on. There we are. 30.
30.
7.
37.
Oh, fuck. Carragher rolled off into the bushes as well on a stealth check of 30.
Cool. The two of you just peel off into and just kind of you back into your way down into the bushes.
Yeah,
and hide
it's
as the
like
rider
that bit of The
approaches.
Simpsons where he backs into the hedge.
Well, I guess it's just you and me, Bubba.
It's you and me, Folton.
All right.
I like that the two of you are just like, well, we don't know who it is, so I guess we just keep walking. Look round, and the other two have gone.
Yeah.
You're like,
I know, right,
Place them
Carragher.
together.
Carragher?
Oh, Carragher's gone as well.
Forget him.
Losers.
Who needs him? He's got no money anyway.
Who got me a loser?
The rider comes around the corner, and it is a
Poor shaming Carragher for no reason.
it is a white horse, a white heavy war horse.
Sheep.
God.
Hello.
It's a sheep riding another sheep.
Take me with you.
No, it's a war horse with barding and with like a coat of arms over the top of it. And he's being ridden by a man in gold and silver armor with a winged helmet pulled up. He has. You can't see his hair, but if he were to take his helmet off, he would have long hair. His eyes glow with golden light. He has a shield on one arm, and he has a sword in a scabbard next to it. There is a pennant flapping in the wind, hanging stood on the back of this on the back of his saddle. As he trots towards you, he says, "Hello there, travellers."
Hello.
Hello.
I just had sex.
And it felt so good.
What an opener! Huzzah!
Hey, what's your name, sir?
My name is Algon. Algon the Ever-Seeing.
Hello, Algon.
What brings you on the road to TikTok, man?
I have heard of a group of adventurers, of mighty powerful adventurers who have vowed to save this realm. Might that be thou?
That sounds like
Just
us.
me and Bubba. Yeah, the other two died horribly. Well, 3 died horribly.
You a paladin?
Here from the woods.
Don't worry about that voice.
Don't worry
Are you a
about it.
paladin?
That's just the wind on the trees.
Are you a...
Paladin?
He steps down, he swings a leg over and jumps down from the horse. It lands with a clunk, takes his helmet off, shakes out his golden hair, and looks at all of you and says, Sir, I know a voice from the bushes when I hear a voice from the bushes. Are you trying to ambush me? And he puts a hand onto his hilt of his sword.
Okay, listen,
Wait,
all right.
wait,
We didn't know who was coming. You know, you have to be very careful. Velda, come out now. Come on. Sorry, sir.
And you, Carragher, come on.
What'd you do that for?
No, there was no ambush.
The double bluff was Velda, and now
I was
you
just
revealed-
I was answering the call of nature.
Listen, man.
I tell you what, I let Peter go. he is assumedly Caragor now.
Okay.
Okay. A peacock runs out onto the road.
It's a cockatrice, actually.
Why has it been downgraded?
A peacockatrice runs out onto the road.
Where? Oh,
Hello, good sir. Would you be a paladin by any chance?
That I am.
Sweet. I throw down the card, the paladin. If that's all right with everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
I am a knight of Lady Desna. You throw the card. You play the card. The card glows gold. The card glows gold and flies up into the air and starts and hovers in the air nearby. It is having an effect.
He is now invincible.
he kills us all.
You said you were looking for us. We are here.
Looking for what?
Us.
Oh, so I said something else. You're very gutter-born at the moment, how's it?
Didn't know I was looking for us until I found it. Oh my god. Yes, I was hoping that I might meet you. I am on a quest to save this realm. A very similar quest to the one that you are upon. It is my mission, my secret vow, my holy oath, to slay the dragon and free the people of this land from its tyranny, to bring freedom to the world after so many years of darkness.
Is it blue?
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
Is it a blue dragon?
Yes.
Don't play it.
No, yeah, I'm not.
fine,
I'm just looking at something.
Yes, Zazalian, the patchwork lord, the tyrannous blue dragon that rules over this realm, growing more powerful by the day with his suit of flesh.
So you want us to do that now or after we've done the TikTok thing?
No, I am here because I think we might have a common purpose to save this realm, and perhaps we might be stronger by working together.
Can I make a perception, or just to see if he's looks like he's telling the truth?
You can absolutely do that.
I know he is a...
But you can do that next week,
Hey!
because that's where we leave it for tonight.
Dangerlings, this is the Dangerling of the week. Yeah, fuck you, Ross, I'm doing jingles now. Yeah, we're going to do about that. What's better about one-upping Ross doing jingles is getting to tell the Dangerlings, the Discorderlings, and the patrons that listen to this show, that make this show possible, that Chris Marsh is this week's Dangerling of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Sunday, and Saturday, all week. It's Chris Marsh. Get in that marsh, become the Swampy Chris, and get yourself down to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Get in there and analyze some moss with Chris Marsh. Thank you, Chris Marsh.